In this video, we will be going over how to make programming changes to your partner voice messaging PC card, small or large. To get into the programming of the voicemail, the administrator extension is 0. So to get into voicemail, you can either hit your VM or VM access button, or intercom 777 does the same thing. So intercom 777.
Welcome to partner voice messaging. Please enter extension and pound sign.
The administrator's extension is 0, so you enter 0 pound.
Enter password and pound sign.
By default, the password is 1234. 1234 pound.
To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. To administer the system configuration, press 2.
First, we'll start with assigning a mailbox to an extension. We are at extension 11. By default, your PC messaging card, which is a large, has 8 mailboxes. We could change that up to 16, or we could lower it down to 4, which we'll get into. But in order to assign a mailbox, you have to choose the mailboxes 1 through 8, and then assign it to an extension. So let's take mailbox 1 and assign it to extension 10, which by default it should be. By default, mailbox 1 is assigned to 10, mailbox 2 is assigned to extension 11, 3 is assigned to extension 12, so on and so forth. But let's just get into how to assign a mailbox to an extension. So we'll get in, intercom 777.
Welcome to partner voice messaging. Please enter extension and pound sign.
Extension 0 pound.
Enter password and pound
1234. 1234 pound.
To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1.
So press 1 to assign a
To
mailbox.
assign a mailbox to an extension, enter the mailbox number and pound sign.
So we'll take
Finished, press star 7.
We'll take mailbox 1, enter pound.
Mailbox 1 is assigned to extension 10. To modify, enter extension and pound sign. To exit without changing, press star pound.
You want to leave it as it is, so we'll just exit without changing, star pound.
To assign,
The next option, 2, in the main menu, is to change the system configuration. This is where you would change your PC messaging card for how many mailboxes you want. Again, you can go all the way down to 4 mailboxes, going all the way up to 16 mailboxes. However, if you change the system configuration, by default it's 8. If you change it, any mailboxes that you have already configured, it'll reassign all the mailboxes and delete the greetings in every mailbox. So changing the system configuration is basically the first thing that you want to do. We'll get into that just to show you what it'll sound like.
welcome to partner. Enter password. To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. To administer the system configuration, press 2. The current system configuration is 8 mailboxes. Warning: changing the system configuration will delete all messages currently in mailboxes. In addition, decreasing the size of the system configuration will reinitialize mailbox assignments. To change the system configuration, enter the number of mailboxes and pound sign.
So let's change it to 16.
To exit without changing the configuration, press star pound.
If you wanted to exit without changing it, star pound. But let's change it to 16.
The system configuration will be changed.
Now, on partner messaging PC card, you have 1 auto attendant. Now, there's 2 things to do in order to get your auto attendant to work. One is you need to record the greeting. Welcome to Exclutel Communications. Press 3 for sales. Press 4 for support, so on and so forth. The second part that you need to do is what's called changing the selector codes. This is where you select when somebody presses 2 or 3, what that button is going to do. So in order to change or to record the auto attendant, it's option 3. We'll get back into this.
Welcome to part. Enter password. To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. To administer the system configuration, press 2. To record the automated attendant menu prompt, press 3.
And that's what we want to do.
To record automated attendant menu prompt, press 1. To listen, press 0. If finished, press star 7.
So we'll go ahead and record just a sample.
After recording, press 1. Record at the tone.
Thank you for calling XU Telecommunications. To get to sales, press 3. To reach support, press 4. To reach Joe Bob, press 5. Thank you for calling. We're finished.
To approve, press star pound. To play back, press 2 3. To re-record, press 2 1.
Star pound.
Approved. To assign a mailbox to an
Okay, so now our auto attendant is recorded. The greeting is recorded. Now we need to select what the options are going to do. So we'll get back into it.
Welcome to Enter. To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. To administer the system configuration, press 2. To record the automated attendant menu prompt, press 3. For selector code assignments, press 4.
This is what we want to change, so it's option 4.
Please enter a selector code from 1 to 9. If finished, press star 7.
Now selector codes 1, 2, and 3 you probably want to leave alone
Please enter a
because when somebody is calling and reaches your auto attendant, in order for them to reach extension, if you want them to reach extension 11 or 10, you say to reach Scott, press, extension 11, to reach Bill, press extension 12. If you change selector code 1 or 2, if you have, extensions in the 20 range, they won't be able to get to that. So what you'll need to do is probably start at option 3, unless you have extensions in, the 30s, 30 to 39, then start with, selector code 4. We'll go ahead and change selector code 4 to go to extension 11, and we'll show you how to do that. Go intercom 777.
Welcome to partner. Enter password and to assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. Please enter a selector code from 1 to 9. If finished, press star 7.
We're going to change selector code 4.
Selector code 4 transfers the caller to extension 23.
Yep, it's already assigned to
code
it.
transfer, enter the extension number and pound sign. For direct extension transfer, press pound. To delete the selector code, press star 3. To exit without changing the selector code, press star pound. Please enter.
So star 3 will delete that selector code. Star pound will exit without saving. If you want to program that selector code to go to a specific extension, you just enter the extension you want it to go to. Or if you want that to be, if you have extensions in the 40s, like 40 to 49, you'd enter in that you just leave it as a direct extension transfer. Option 5 is to change the administrator's password. We recommend that you don't do this, that you leave it as 1234, just so that way it's a password that everyone can remember, or that you as the administrator can remember. If you do change the administrator password, I recommend that you write it down somewhere with the manual for your phone, so that way you have it in a safe place. Option 6 in your main menu is to initialize a mailbox. This is to delete all the greetings and all the messages in that mailbox. And option 7 is to reinitialize the mailbox password.
Welcome to Enter password. To assign a mailbox to an extension,
So
press
6
1.
is to initialize a mailbox.
Configuration, press 2. To record the automated attendant menu prompt, press 3. For selector code assignments, press 4. To change your password, press 5. To initialize a mailbox, press 6.
So we'll initialize a mailbox.
Initializing a mailbox erases its greetings, messages, and password. To initialize a mailbox, Enter mailbox number and pound sign. To exit without making any changes, press star 7.
We'll initialize mailbox 1, so 1 pound.
Reinitialized. To assign a mailbox to an extension, press 1. To administer the
We'll
system
reinitialize the
configuration,
mailbox password,
press 2.
which is
To
7.
record the automated attendant menu prompt, press 3. For selector code assignments, press 4. To change your password, press 5. To initialize a mailbox, press 6. To reinitialize a mailbox password, press 7. Enter mailbox number and pound sign. To exit without initializing password, press star 7.
We'll change the password for mailbox 1, so 1 pound.
The password has been reinitialized.
When a password is reinitialized, it's set back to 1234 by default. This concludes voicemail programming on voice messaging PC card.